This is Outpost, a safe haven where players come to use its numerous amount of amenities to progress their wipe. Whether you're trading stone for wood in, or safely refining your crude into low grade. And while you're there, you might fancy a stress
Silent Star, you pussy.
recycle, jamming with the boys, and maybe even some gambling. But at the end of the day, everyone has to leave the safety of outposts. If you're squeamish, this video may not be for you, because a lot of undergeared players die making my fortune. I hope you guys enjoy. All right, guys, it is wipe day. I have a plan today. I want to take over Outpost. It is seconds after wipe. It is very ratty, but I think I can get very rich off of doing it. We're on a vanilla server, rusticated US main. Let's see if we can get loaded. Okay, we have a humble shit shack. I go ahead and gather up some comps around Outpost and get it recycled for a crossbow and nail gun. It is going to be a good wipe. I feels it. All right. Actually, make crossbow nail gun. Wow. I place the box down, depot my goodies, and look for my first victims. Ooh. Thank you. And we're already off to a solid start. Let's get the rest and head back out. Where is it? Okay. Let's just go depot real quick. And as I'm depositing, I underestimated that group size, and there's already 4 people outside my base trying to raid my shit shack. That is not good. One down, 3 to go. Oh my god! I should have made a base. So we cut to me spawning on a bag, getting the material, and I go ahead and put a base down. I should feel relatively safe now. Go ahead and deposit everything and head back out to get myself some more loot. Alright, I'm gonna upgrade this right now so I don't get eco rated. I'm already raided! What in the heck? So in the 40 minutes since swipe, I've been raided twice. I'm gonna view this as karma, getting it out of the way beforehand, because what I'm gonna do to all these people around Outpost is gonna make up for what just happened to me. I go ahead and reseal my base, get another TC down, and hopefully this time we don't get raided. And this is where I start to amass my epic amounts of loot. As soon as daylight hits, I go out and start hitting some nodes. So for sure this time, I won't get eco rated. After this guy shoots me, I reposition back to the woods, and he takes the fight to me where I want him to. All right. This is the beginning of my turnaround. Branch is closed, so I get the boar mission and go ahead and get some base stuff done before finally heading back out on another roam. If you guys didn't know, doing the boar mission or deer mission give you 100 scrap for free. So I pick up the deer mission and we continue on. All right. And living so close to outpost, there's a plethora of nakeds willing to farm the road for me to give me loot. What was he saying? Oh my god. I've been running around outposts killing people for about 10 minutes now since the raid. But I've already accumulated a massive amount of comps just from a little bit. So I run to outpost at night, recycle all of it, and head home and have enough for a tier 2. All right, let's go straight to tier 2. Holy. I place the tier 2 down immediately and craft myself a SAR, but I haven't been cooking any sulfur yet. So we're still crossbow gaming for a little bit longer. I head out and roam just prior to daybreak and get myself a bunch of nodes. All right. That hammer. All right. We are no longer eco-rateable with mollies. I somehow placed a glitch door. Oh well, I'll go with it. Make myself a silencer. Let's go on our first roam with an actual gun. And this is where the gear difference is going to start to show. I am so sorry, buddy. Oh, I wish I could make it up to you more, but now we have an extra 100 cloth at the barn. As I'm waiting for things to finish crafting, there's a guy roaming on the road outside my base. I use these mollies and do not end up putting them to good use as there's a metal door behind it. So you brush it off and keep going. Jesus Christ, you scared me. Ooh, and I get this crap. Needing cloth, I took all my recyclables from that room to outpost and got it all done. And we head home. I don't have all the BPs on the server, but I have a handsome bit. But I want to get Tommy, so I start texturing down to it. Ooh. Our first hard death, but we rebound from it and we get right back to it. What a guy. Left the ice pick. Literally the same people on the same zip line. Again.
You want it that fucking bad? Holy shit.
I don't even want it.
What? I love it.
On this room, we go out, we get a couple kills, nothing exciting. And then nighttime hits, and we finally get our most loaded kill yet. Oh my God. After depositing that, I head back and grab the scraps, get myself a little bit more storage here, and we go out for a morning roam. What? Well, that didn't go my way too much, so I crafted a SAR, and we head back out. I know it's about to hit him. Oh. What I'm doing wrong. Maybe. We're about 2.5 hours into the force wipe and we're still doing good. I go ahead and depot this and we go back out and accumulate more goop. Come on. Oh, I did get a SAR. Sweet. After securing that extra SAR, I head back out and grab the rest of it. Go ahead and depot it. And we run back out for another easy kill. This is how I'm playing my entire wipe. The biggest grub in Rush. Knowing I'm becoming a raid target from everyone around me, I go ahead and add a couple more doors and a couple more walls just to give myself a little bit more security and get me to that 8 rocket raid. So I roamed around for a bit and killed a couple people, let a couple people live. Then finally when this guy got me, Mimosa, he gets me a couple times. I go ahead and take a step back, grab my comps, and we do another little outpost run. I get myself a jackhammer, go ahead and farm around the neighboring area because I want to get my main base up and going. We grab some wood and snag a kill on the way home. After finished depoting all the wood and stone, I head back out and see what the guy had. Not bad. Oh my god. What did I just run into? Holy, what is all this? Well, I found outpost limit. After that massive win, I go ahead and learn down to Tommy. Then I start working my way down to night vision, because what can be more grubbier than silence night vision around outposts? I don't even know what happened. I don't think I killed that guy. I don't know who killed that guy. I spend a little bit of time and organize my boxes and make them somewhat manageable after all that accumulation of loot. And back out we go for more carnage. This is not the most humble playthrough, I will tell you that. Again, it is. I was rated twice already. I go ahead and put 2 flank bases outside of outposts for potential respawns and potential playmakers. Did I really lag out? Are you kidding me? He has my SAR! You bitch! I'm coming for that ass. I'm coming. That was just unfortunate, but I go ahead and pick myself up and get back to it. I made a Tommy, and let's get back on track. I hear gunshots outside my base, so I go investigate. I head out to do a little molly raid, but that ended up being a dud. But I find someone else.
No, 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 no.
And with all these quick kills, we are amassing quite the arsenal of components. At some point, I'm going to have to do a cycle run here. But for now, I go ahead and take a break. We come back and it's nighttime. I am back. Looks like it's nighttime. I came back just in time to go farm at night. And little did I know what I was actually going to be farming. Okay. I go ahead and deposit all the loot, and I head back to get their armor. And just like that, I ran into another group running to outpost with some farmed loot from me. And again, I make it home with another super solid haul. Accumulating a bunch of stones, so I'll be able to make my main base pretty soon. But back out we go with the use of the NVGs. I walk out and see a naked. I wouldn't kill this guy, right? Right? Oh my god. They keep just running into me. And I'm running into a problem. I have nowhere to store all my loot in this humble 2x1. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get more space or make a new base. That's not for today. Let's go back out for some more kills.
I don't even have anything.
People who say they have nothing always have something. I'm not gonna take the Yaki out. It's a pretty obvious trap bait. No one puts the workbench to the right. I start traveling farther east and I run into a couple people out here. Poor guy. And they weren't too happy. I'm a solo. I'm a solo. Why don't you play solo? You're not solo. I'm solo.
Can I add something? Can I add something?
And just for context, this was a fresh crafted Tommy that I used so much it almost broke. I repair it and I head back out. Oh my. I go ahead and make myself some mollies and go ahead and burn down the base next to me so I can place my main base right here. And if someone interrupts me. Those shots brought action to the area, so I head out to investigate, and a decent fight breaks out. Alright, I can probably clutch this here in a second. I was able to get some of it back, so I go ahead and depot and run right back out to see if I can get more. I ended up losing 1-2-2 gun out of this big fight here, but it's all right. Wow. That was ourselves another Tommy. We were doing really well with it. And since people are getting geared up, I have to be more alert. And I find one of the guys that killed me just roaming around. I heard more shots just as I was depoting, so I head back out and investigate. I was killed yet again by Mimosa, but I don't despair. I head back naked and find a SAR from the original body. I'm still up 1 tier 2 gun. Knowing my main base is gonna be a bit bigger, I head out and this time actually do some night farming. That was one of my lamest runs for farm. Got some, but man, not that great. And then finally, we go ahead and grab all of our comps we're willing to part with and make our way to Outpost for a huge recycle run. With the scrap we get from the recyclables, I go ahead and get some metal. I grab myself some wood from a stone transfer and top it off with an oil refinery. As I make it home, I hear someone farming, so I throw down a tent box, depot everything, and we go out and we do the business. No, I made him log. Oh. So with all these resources down, I go ahead and lay the foundations for my main base and put the TC there. Then I hear some shots down the way. We gotta take care of it. Nice. I have too much loot. All right, let's get back to the construction of the main base. Or not. After that kill, I go ahead and upgrade my base to sheet metal right away, at least the bunker area and the main core, and we begin the construction of the base. So I built all the way to nighttime. So you know what that means. I grabbed my MVGs, I grabbed myself a jackhammer, and we went out. Hearing boom and seeing at least 4 people, I still couldn't resist myself, so I had to try.
Fuck
so
you,
low.
pussy!
Are you
Fucking
stupid?
pussy! Fucking pussy!
I'm so low. You're 5. After being killed by Mama's boy, I just kept trucking along and continued to finish my base. After getting my base to a position where I was sealed in, I go ahead and start transferring all the loot over. After getting a good amount transferred over, I go ahead and put more garage doors down, get myself my crude that was smelting, and do a couple more upgrades to the base. With that kill, I got myself a free horse, which I used to go on another roam. This time, I went farther east.
Suck my cock, stupid asshole. Yeah.
Why would I pick you up after you say that to me?
Because you killed me. Why I don't?
So after killing that angry little man, I go ahead and do a molly raid right next to it. I got a solid haul from this raid. Now I just gotta make it home. I went into the wrong base, forgetting I already made a main base. I immediately came back out, then found a body bag that had quite a bit on it. Okay. Did I kill that guy? And lastly, before I get off for the night, I go ahead and organize all of my loot, put down a few more doors, and we call it day 1. Let's hope we're not raided. I go ahead and seal my bunker up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, we wake up on day 2, not raided. I go ahead and break the bunker, and let's get to it. I already know right away I can't play much today because I have prior engagements, so I'm going to do as much as I can. Head over to Outpost and grab myself a jackhammer, make a good trade for some claw, and then get ourselves a good farm in before running in to another enemy. my god. After killing this insanely loaded guy, I go ahead and ditch and not get greedy. And it's a good thing I did. If I would have stayed any longer, that python guy could have very well killed me. I go ahead and run to large barn and wait for nighttime while I'm eating my food. And then I make my run home. Ooh, yes. That is beautiful. A beautiful sight. All right. Get these furnaces going. I go to get the furnaces going after depositing everything. Then we go out for a bit more farm. I'm on high alert because I hear someone sneaking around, and I find them first. An extra Jackie is huge. Well, got ourselves another SAR. Might have been, again, another cheap kill, but we take it. Fish loaded on resources again. Another Jackie to add to the collection. I don't show up much, but I make myself a vending machine and go ahead and sell all my prim gear and a couple mollies. And we go back out for some more blood. I deposit the extra SAR and work my way out to mining outpost. And yet again, we are killed by a mimosa beamed by a P2. That's insane. Dude, mimosa is just better than me. I go ahead and set up some automation around my base and get all this metal ore and sulfur I've been gathering smelted. All right, now that we got the electricity set up, or at least the automation, we are good to go back on our roam. I head to outpost and snag myself a tea and an extra SAR and go to my flank base and catch this guy out in the open. Poor guy. Oh. I depot in the flank base and hear someone else mining right away. I lost the next bit of recording, but essentially I died with the ore tea, and I remember to record, but I pick up upgrading my main base. After upgrading the outer layer to sheet metal, I go ahead and put the third and fourth floor on, finishing up the basic structure of the base. As I'm finishing up the base, I hear a wandering naked outside my doorstep. Keep your eyes on this guy's name. He'll pop up a couple more times. And with nighttime upon me, I go ahead and do another night farm run and go home and deposit it. I go ahead and follow it up with a daytime farm run as well. Alright, now that was a solid run. That is a lot of nodes. I think we are good for a solid minute. Maybe even longer than a solid minute. Some poor soul built a little wooden base outside of mine, so I had to get rid of it. Oh, okay. I head home to depot this, and then I head back to check how my shop's doing, and there's a man right around the corner. Okay. Why does he have 300 scrap? And after depoting this, I find a guy on the road, and we'll meet the antagonists, or somewhat, of the story. Oh, well, I'm back to being a menace. We are stacking the cheese again. Nice. So go ahead and remember this name, and there's a couple more. So I've definitely got the better of them, but they started roof camping, and there's not much I can do in that situation. They have an insane peak. But next thing I did was put 2 outer TCs that are detachable outside my base. Went ahead and gave vision around my base by clearing the trees. I had a visitor. Oh my god, you had a Revy! Okay. The outpost experience. I have 1,000 scrap just from running around. That's insane, really. Nothing happened for a bit except for me finding a body that was murdered by outpost, and as well, me murdering someone around ranch. As I was sitting in base, my neighbor came over to TC grief me, but it didn't really matter. I already got my outers down. And then he said this to me.
I go sleep.
You are not farming the boom to hit me. You go sleep. Okay. I don't think he was happy with me, but I think I have a feeling that maybe I'll get even. With so much scrap, I make a tier 3, and then I go ahead and craft up a bunch of garage doors and place it all down. I go ahead and grab the scrap that sold from my vending machine at Outpost. I head home and grab the remaining scrap, and we learn down the tier 3. I heard Outpost shooting from my base, so I went out to investigate. Oh my god. Oh, poor guy. And the bunker is sealed. I had prior arrangements, but I hop off for the night. Night, boys. Be back tomorrow. Hopefully we're not raided. And we wake up to day 3, not raided. As some of you may know, I like to end my videos with an online raid. And since today is the last day I can play on the server, we have a lot to do. Luckily, all my sulfur's been smelting up over the night. So I go ahead and turn it into gunpowder. And let's get to it. And when daytime hits, I go ahead and look at my neighbor's space to see what I should do. But since they're not online yet, I just leave it at that. And I run to some gunshots. One dead. And that's both of them dead. I craft up as much exploit ammo as I can. I decided to hit my neighbor that's been next to me for a day and a half now. I know it's an offline, but I don't like someone living this close to me. The potential to door camp me later on. I'm lucky he didn't shut the garage door. Hearing people outside, I go ahead and take a quick look at all the loot before F1ing and dispatching of the nakeds swarming this raid. And after some time passed, everyone finally died down and let me transfer the loot. And it was a pretty decent haul. And needing more scrap to learn rocket, I go ahead and craft up some ammo, cloth, and meds to go to do a tunnels run. I went ahead and depoted this and made my way back to the tunnels entrance. After spending about 15 minutes in tunnels, we make it back with a very healthy load of comps. Daytime hit and I heard a scrappy leaving outpost, so I started shooting at it, hoping that they might bring it online to me. And so now I waited, and I gave it about a solid hour, hoping that they'd come for an online, but nothing ever came of it. So after a while, I got bored, and I went back out on another roam. I heard a satchel in the distance on the other side of outpost. To my surprise, I found this. Bro fumbled and blew himself up. The pop feels like it's starting to die because shots and fights are coming less and less, and no one's gonna raid me, it feels like. So I guess I gotta raid someone myself. I know just the target. But first, I had to go out and get a bunch of sulfur to fuel this raid. walk out of my base and run into this. Dude, I live right here. I didn't run around. I just came out of my base.
The silent star, you pussy.
Yeah, I'm
See you in a
solo.
minute.
You look at this base. Go look at the locks. I'm solo.
Okay, you live right here.
And from that tunnels run and a quick recycle, I had enough scrap to learn rocket. All right, we got rocket. And while I was waiting for all my sulfur to smelt, I went out, did a couple molly raids, and they did not disappoint. That is a fucking amazing eco raid. 400 scrap for just 2 mollies and a little bit of arrows. And you can all my ammo, but geez. I found another raid nearby, so we'll hit that as well. Needing another molly for TC, I run home real quick and grab it. Fuck me, holy. Another 400 scrap. If you have the metal, please put a metal door on, guys. With all my sulfur almost fully smelted, I go ahead, prepare for the raid. I make an auto turret, a python, and a bunch of other essentials that I might need. I head over and put up a fob in the dead of night. I had to set the turret up, and I'm rudely interrupted. This is one of them from the group that's online, so I know that they know I'm about to raid them. So I need to hurry up before they stop me. I turn all of my boom into rockets and load up with all the other essentials. We make our run over just before daylight. Hearing my turret going off, I head out to investigate real quick. Your deal. And there he is, the guy who's door camping me. Let's see if we can take over his base. I run back as quick as I can with a couple revolvers, and lucky for me, my kit wasn't looted. Knowing if I have any chance of success, I have to go now because all the grubs are swarming from the sound of the python turret. All right, I've got 2 stacks of Explo. Let's go see if we can do it. Man, either these guys are broke or they have another base and I didn't know about it. Lucky for me, they didn't put a lock on this garage door, and I'm only 1 door away from TC. I'm pretty sure I can do this. I grab the Explo. I'm gonna get right to it. I go ahead and spawn back at my main base to grab another SAR, and I come back thinking my body will be safe from the turret protecting it. But little did I know, 4 man of AKs full kit showed up to prove me wrong. And while I was put on timer, they were able to grab my Explo and shoot out my TC because I didn't shut the garage door and take a good portion of what little I brought over here. The only saving grace of this is the Raiders did actually finish the raid. They caught them with their garage door down. Was able to take TC and even the loot inside of it somehow. I'm not sure, but he did get it. Seeing as how I lost all my boom and a good portion of my guns, I roam out prim and decided to just have some fun with them.
Oh.
I go ahead and place the TC on lock just to hindrance them a little bit. I know it's not going to fully stop them, but I'm just being annoying at this point. What was it, 5 or 6? All I know is you guys are angry. Such angry man. Well, not you, John. John is a little angry man. Your buddy Casco did whatever as an angry man.
No, I'm not, dude. What happened?
You're an angry man crying over pixels. Be like your buddy CEO of Poop Trading Company. So I was right, they did have another base, but I was a little wrong. They had like 4 other bases scattered around outposts, and they all allied together. So it was almost like a mini village scattered around. But I had fun. It was just a bit unfortunate that a 4-man AK group full metal set showed up to take over the raid. And it's customary that if I'm not raided, I give my base to someone. So I end up giving it to a guy named Control, who, again, I have taken a lot of loot from this wipe. So I think it's time to give back. I go ahead and start unlocking all my doors so he can have the entire base. And then we just wait for him to spawn.
Mr. Magnus.
All the doors are unlocked except the 2. There, can get TC.
Except for what? Holy crap.
T.
Oh my god.
lost like 15 guns in the past 45
Thank you.
minutes. So like, I also just used like
No, that's.
a lot of stuff. There's more loot upstairs.
Man, you're a solo, right?
Yeah. All right, put me out of my misery.
Mr. Magnus.
Put me out.
No, I'm subscribing.
Sorry, baby. And so with that, my wipe has come to an end. Hope you guys enjoyed. You guys could shoot me a like, a comment, maybe a subscribe if you enjoyed it that much. To make it to the end of the video, that'd be awesome. Anything helps. I want you guys to have a great night, great day, wherever you're at. Enjoy the last 10 seconds of the song. Peace.